Got an advanced whale of a tale to tell you, lads. Whale of a tale or two.
And welcome back to Team Wunderbumblers.
Oh, wait, were we recording there? Oh, now they're gonna see that I just kept singing the song.
I mean, it's
What
okay.
time is it? 3:12?
We got time. I think we have time for like one more of this. Okay. So this actually was one of the levels that I got stuck on. I think someone had to tell me how to beat it the first time.
Oh, man, that looks so cool.
I have to free the whale.
Oh, look, it's like magically shining from out the temple.
Yeah, and I have to just push it up and out to the thingy thing. From the thing.
Speaking of temples, one thing I'm a little disappointed about the new Star Wars movies coming out is that the expanded universe books, particularly the Jedi Academy trilogy,
I have to push it up and I have to get it free.
Oh, I see. I really like the Jedi Academy trilogy, and in the Jedi Academy trilogy, they give a good mythology to the temples on Yavin, which are that's the planet they're on in A New Hope.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was cool, so I'm a little disappointed that that's going away.
Okay, I think that's what I needed to do.
But I am excited for the new Star Wars. But that's like in less than a month.
Wow, that did not... I expected to struggle a little more with that one.
Oh, well, you did it.
I know. In like 2 minutes.
Oh, wow, this one looks...
This one is so tricky, because you're like, I gotta push it off the edge, I gotta push it off the edge. Turns out, each one of these things that can grab onto has a hole in it. So all you have to do is push it right into the center. Yeah. And then it doesn't have anything to grab onto, so it's free.
Wow.
It's a weird paradox. I feel like there's some kind of object lesson in this about freedom in Christ, but I don't know what it is. Free from sin, alive in Christ, slave to Christ.
Maybe.
But I feel like that would be trying too hard to make this game useful, and that's not what this is about.
Okay.
Do you see what I have to do here?
Kind of.
Oh, that's not the right way.
Maybe there are multiple ways, Dan.
There might actually be multiple ways to do this. But I know that I need to get it down to... Okay, so basically where I need to get it is over here. Because that's the way that I can get it into the center. Not what I wanted to do. That might be possible. I think that's
and then you can go up and do it.
I have to get it to there, which means I have to get it to there this time. Okay, wait.
Once again, my mind is being broken. I'm not even playing and my mind is being broken.
It's okay.
So I guess it's better than having your heart broken.
That is
true.
Sometimes.
I mean, I guess I'd rather have my mind broken than my heart broken.
Well, you would.
Well, then what is it?
We should take a poll right now. Viewers, would you rather have your mind broken or your heart broken?
Well, we have to define what it means to have your mind actually broken. Because I feel like when I say my mind is being broken
here... What I mean by mind broken is like when I had my friend...
You just interrupted me.
Sorry.
You have broken my mind and my heart, Dan, by interrupting you. Yes. Well, I was going to say, because, like, when I use the term my mind being broken, I just mean that, like, it hurts my brain. But is my mind really being broken? You know, I think there's a difference between having your heart broken and just going through a little bit of an emotional trauma. So is this just a little bit of mental trauma, or is it actual, like, mind breaking? Maybe having your mind broken is more like, you know, having your mind actually deteriorate.
Maybe.
But I mean, I guess when your heart is broken, your heart's not actually deteriorating. What is the heart? Yeah, why is our heart...
Those of you, just so you know, Luke's been monologuing for like 2 minutes, and my hand has been on his shoulder the entire time.
Dan has been comforting me.
After breaking his heart and his mind by interrupting him.
Yes, but my shoulder is not broken.
That is fair.
Yes. Yeah, what would be the best... What would be, if you were going to, like, break a limb or break a bone, what would be the best bone to be broken?
You heard it here. We want a poll. We want comments on this one, folks. We want to know what is the best bone to break.
Yes.
Would you rather break?
I know what
Would
the
you rather have your
best
mind broken, your heart broken, or a bone broken? And if so, which bone?
Well, I think I would rather have my bone broken. But the best bone break is Chris Bone Break
from UP.
Yes.
Okay, so Chris Bone Break was this dude, showed up.
Have we already told this story?
Have we talked about it? I don't know, maybe. It doesn't matter, we'll tell it again.
Oh, no, I don't think we did because we haven't done it in Shovel Knight, I don't think.
Yeah, we would have told it in Shovel Knight if we were going to tell it anywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't in Save the Date.
I think I did this wrong.
That's with so many other things, man. In this game, I mean.
Oh.
I had to save myself. I didn't want to be that vindictive. But yeah, Chris Bone Break was this guy from UP.
Oh, that's what I need to do. No, that's not right.
And I was on Welcome Crew at this time, welcoming the new freshmen and everything.
Yeah.
And the names were up on the doors, who was living in this room and that room. And there was this one guy named Chris Bone Break, and all the Welcome Crew guys were like, "Man, who is this guy? He sounds so cool." And but Chris Bone Break was late to the orientation because he had something going on.
Yeah.
And
turns out
this mythology grew around him, and we're like, oh man. And then one day he appeared, and he was we imagined him being this big Nordic giant, and when he arrived he was this short little dude, but he was a Marine, and so he was
yeah, he was actually there. He was actually at reserves training or something.
Yeah, he'd been at the reserve training, and it was you would not want to fight him. He would break your bone, except that we discovered that the way his name is spelled
is Bone Break like
you would break in a car.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
But no, well, I mean, yes. Well, he will stop your bones. Yes. Boom.
Okay, whale unbeached.
But yeah, Chris Bone Break was cool, and his roommate Colin would
provoke him into fights. Okay,
yeah, they would fight all the time.
So I kind of want to do garden, but I don't really want to do garden because the path that it goes on is a little bit weird. So we're gonna do larva and whale.
Larva and whale.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it time for a new episode?
No, it was time. We did one at 3:09. So
but didn't I say let's wait until we finish this thing and then? Oh no, we did do a new episode.
Yeah, we did. So yeah. So larva and whale.
L and W
is exactly what it sounds like. You have a larva to get into an incubator, and you have a whale that you must. So notice right now, if I try and push this larva out there, not going to work out so well for me.
Why didn't you do it in the other way?
Well, actually,
it gets stuck in the corner.
And check it out.
What?
I know, right?
This game is a game that is very difficult.
It's a super ridiculous game, but it's amazing.
It hurts my brain.
Hurts my soul.
Yes.
Well, why are you laying like that?
Oh yeah, it hurts my arms.
Yeah. Oh man, this one took me forever. Okay, so check it out. You have to get the whale to this spot right here, kind of, so that it can block that ball, that basketball, from doing that.
Rebound that basketball.
Okay, so check it out. Here's what you have to do. This is gonna be so ridiculous. I love it.
And then you push it into the thing.
Yeah, basically. So you have to do that.
What? Oh, you push it down there, and then you push it down, and then you push it back up.
Yes, no, it's worse. This is actually. This one took me a second. Definitely. I mean, lots of these took me a second, but
why didn't?
Just trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'm Dan Lauer.
Dragon Slayer.
That's not. Wait, no. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. Okay, good. Maybe I didn't do this right. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So then...
Wait, did it fall down just now?
No. That's what I need to do, and then I need to do this. That's not quite what I need to do.
Well, can't you push it in now?
I have to do this. I can do this. I can't quite.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. This is an absolutely redonkulous game.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay!
Man, this game.
But see, I feel like this is about the right level of engagement with this game for you because you get to see it, but you don't actually have to solve puzzles.
But it still hurts my brain.
Well,
why didn't you do that other one?
Because I know. Because I remember
man, that
I,
looks like a ship out of.
Because I remember that I know how to do this one.
Oh, okay.
So I have to get this guy onto this guy. Remember what I said about planes? What we've been saying about planes and how you push the thing on the plane and it falls orthogonal, not perpendicular.
Fly in the air.
That one, yes, that too. Look at hear this soothing music. This is super soothing music, and I guess the foliage are still there, so maybe not super soothing.
But yeah, the music is like too. It's like nothing.
It's kind of, well, it sounds kind of like a more like a less. I think this is what I wanted to do. Yes. Okay. That's no. That's not what I wanted to do.
I thought I had a way that you could do this that was easier than what you're doing, but I don't think.
So remember, you have to push the ball perpendicular to the right, to the correct plane in order to get this to happen, and I can do this. And then check it out, check it out, check it out. This is amazing. Okay, so I need to push it from here. I wish it would not give me that angle. Okay, that's better, kind of. Then it falls that way.
Okay.
Then I can do this. And then check out this business. Boom.
Very nice business.
I have not beaten this whole world yet, so we might run up against the wall here.
Yeah,
as would make sense in a game that is this ridiculous.
Well, and in a game that appears to be made up of walls. Kind of.
I'll allow it.
Well, not just walls, but whales too. That was lame.
It's okay.
Wait, what?
I forgive you.
Why?
I don't. I feel like I've done this one. Like it's not that hard. There we go. Okay. I see the problem.
Ooh, that reminds me of one of my favorite engineering jokes.
Oh, I see it. Check it out, check it out. That did not help.
Why not? Now you can just
push
the thing up.
Brilliant, okay. What am I saying? Your favorite engineering jokes. Talk to me.
Yeah, so this is in I guess it's in France, you know, when the guillotine was being used. And there's 3 people being lined up for the execution. There's a priest, a thief, and an engineer, and they're all you know, in line to be executed by guillotine. And so the priest is like, oh, you know, I will try to be a pious, holy example for these men who go behind me. So I will go first. And he asks the executioner, he's like, I would like to be executed facing up, facing the heavens, facing God, who I am about to meet.
Yeah.
You know, as an act of devotion. And so the executioner is like, okay, sure, fine, why not? And so the priest, you know, he lays down facing the heavens in the guillotine, and the executioner releases the blade, and it comes down and it stops, you know, like right above the priest's neck, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's a miracle, the devotion of this man, like,
this
is amazing, it saved him. And they believe it's a miracle, and they're like, okay, well, we have to let the priest go. I mean, this is the will of God, you know, this is a miracle, this is amazing. So they're like, well, you know, so they let the priest go, and they're like, okay, on to the next execution. So the thief is up next, and he's like, oh man, like, I'm gonna do the same thing as that guy. He's like, oh, you know, I have led a bad life, but, you know, I am going to turn my life to God and, you know, see if this works. You know, this priest has inspired me. So like, I also would like to be executed, you know, facing the heavens. And the executioner is like, okay, like, we probably won't have another miracle. This guy's a thief. The priest was probably a holy man. You know, we're not going to have a miracle again. So the thief lays down. He's facing the heavens, and they release the blade. It comes down, and it stops, you know, right above his neck. And they're like, oh my gosh, another miracle. This is amazing. And they're like, well, God must have plans for this thief. His repentant soul, you know, truly amazing, you know. We don't want to, you know,
go mess with that.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with that. So they let the thief go, and everyone's amazed. And And then the engineer's like, oh, okay, well, you know, I don't believe in all this stuff, you know, but I think I'll try. I think I'll try it too. You know, it seemed to work 2 times. You know, maybe it'll work for me. So the engineer also asks to be allowed to be executed facing up towards the heavens, and so the executioner's like, okay, that's fine. So he lays back, and as he's looking at the heavens, he's like, oh, wait a minute, I think I see the problem.
Yeah. I've definitely heard that joke. That's a terrible engineering joke, but it's also, well, I'm not gonna tell you it's not true.
Yep.
That I did not do that right. Okay.
So when you said I see the problem, it made me think of that joke.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Okay. I think I'm going to try this one more time, see if it loads up a little bit more benevolently than it did the first time. And then if it does or doesn't, I think this would be the last puzzle either way. Because I know what I'm doing in this one, but it... Okay. Yeah, I think my computer is
dying.
Just at a point where, yeah, we're going to call it good with this one.
Does your computer have a name?
I believe oh wait, no, here it goes. I believe my computer's name is Athanasius.
Athanasius? Wow.
Yeah, why not?
That's a pretty cool name.
I know.
Wait, why didn't you... Oh, never mind. What the... Oh. See, this is the thing that weirds me out. It's like, why doesn't the ball fall down after that?
Because it just stays where it was.
See, I don't like that. That's what messes with my mind in this game.
But the ball's staying in midair after they've...
Well, I mean, it seems like... I don't know. It just weirds me out.
Yeah, it's just kind of the rules of the game. Okay, so now I need to do this, and...
Nice.
Yay! Okay.
Nice.
If we do another episode of this, there'll be more Larva and Whale, and eventually my brain will break, because there are places in this game where my brain is currently broken.
It's good stuff.
TTFN, ta-ta for now.
That's a Winnie the Pooh reference.
It is indeed, sir. Your brain's still broken?
Slightly.
Cool.
I'm trying to think of more engineering jokes.
We want a real poll on that, folks. A real poll.
Oh, we are still recording.
No, I'm actually, we're not still recording. The sound is recording, but the other things aren't.
Oh.
I actually was going to stop here because I figured you had to get to your baptism.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. So we're going to stop here. Later, y'all.
Farewell.
That was